Oh no, it's not the first game where they've done that. Never mind. First mainline game where they changed the naming convention from the country that it takes place in to something else, Oblivion. Well, you technically go to Oblivion, or a realm of Oblivion.
Right. Yeah. It's close enough.
The game also does like a bad job of explaining that not everyone is oh, that's not what I want. How do I... Where's my like me spell? Yeah, it does a bad job of explaining that there's other realms that would look different. The Oblivion you go to is Mehrunes Dagon. Mehrunes Dagons? Mehrunes. Hold on. There's a book in here that'll...
Sure.
Is his name Mehrunes? Do they even... Lord Dagon. That's not good. Should be like one of the first quests. Should be the dagger thing. Mehrunes. Mehrunes Dagons.
Myth runes.
Yeah.
The runes are pretty myth.
Yeah, Mehrunes Dagon's realm is all fiery and stuff because he's like evil or whatever.
Right.
Okay, so that's the... So if I increase my personality by like a lot, and then talk to this guy, he doesn't like me enough to not. Then pay with your blood.
No.
I don't have any like. Hold on.
To be fair, you have a lot of gold.
Mm-hmm. I could pay the 40 gold fine.
Yeah.
This is entirely possible. By map travel, do they like auto detect me? Because I don't think I've done enough. He likes me a lot, right?
Huh.
But then if I talk to him,
it's all over, Lord.
then pay with your blood.
That's pretty funny.
Okay. Wee.
Well met.
Oh, you only have like really strong spells, right?
You won't find better prices in all.
You have like a voice of mysticism of 50. That's no good.
Good day.
Edgar. Edgar's discount spells. He has the shittiest spells.
Well met.
Perfect
Can
for
I
my
interest you in
purposes.
some of my wares?
But he doesn't have a persuady spell. I don't have any like charm spell, huh?
Take care.
Weird.
You don't have any like calm, whatever.
Well, yeah, but that won't do anything. I'm curious if I can make him like me enough.
That he's just like, oh, I'll see past this little incident.
Yeah, is Bravil the place that has illusion magic? I was almost like, oh, I have to sleep. That's for goody two shoes. Oh wait, 4? No, 6. Yeah, it's on 6. Okay. Mage's Guild. This town was always really creepy.
What's creepy about it?
There's just this guy who every night goes and stares at the statue.
Huh.
And then if you, like... No one knows who the lucky old lady is, but it's the wife of Sithis? Anyway. The Archer's Paradise. Anyone? Wow, this is your house if you buy it? This is kind of a nice spot for a house. I've never even... Yeah, you go look at this little bridge. You have
Yeah, although it's a little bit like swampy, being surrounded
Oh
by water.
yeah, you'd be. This is like straight up in a swamp. Is that a sluice gate? Makes sense. You can't open a sluice gate. Yeah, the Breton sound effects are so much more alarming. What the fuck is this? None of these statues are labeled. It's always like
I wish they did have a story behind each of the statues. We
There-
have all these books lying around with random like stories about the lore and everything, but when it comes to these statues,
no. There is a backstory to all of them, but you have to like look up the wiki or something.
yeah, but wouldn't they just
Oh.
have like
A plaque, yes.
yeah, so that you would actually remember who the fuck this was?
One would think. Man, for the longest time, I've wanted to run a D&D campaign set in Cyrodiil, but or like Tamriel in general, this Elder Scrolls universe.
Right.
But I never could find anyone who was like super into it.
Take a chance on the. What can
People
I
were
interest
like,
you
"Oh, these could be useful. Huh? A ghost could be pretty useful
Yeah.
because nobody can hurt ghosts, right?"
Unless they have like enchanted items.
You too.
in? You too. A pleasure to.
Yeah. It's,
Can I
what
interest
do you say?
in some
Ring of
my wares?
transmutation. That would be strong if I didn't already have a sigil stone. Should have found that like forever ago. Okay, so
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
yeah, let me get the. Oh wait, hold on. Haggle the fuck out of you. I'm even more mercantile-y. So these spells apparently increase your armor and your
Thank you.
your like resistance to whatever.
Only
Oh,
quality.
and you don't
yours
have
for
any
sale
charm
here.
spells, huh?
What?
Hmm.
You too.
Unfortunate. Okay, let's see. No, wait. I have to talk to a guard. Oh, no, I don't. Fighter's Guild. The Mage's Guild is always next to it. Is that this, isn't it? No. It couldn't possibly be this, because it's such a weird-looking building, and I don't remember it, so... Did I see a Nernroot? No. It was like at the end of it. That's it. That's the Mage's Guild for sure. I remember now.
Alrighty.
I had like one group and we were going to start a new campaign, and then
I'm ordering. Let's do business.
but they were like, yeah, that's they were like, sure, we could do Skyrim. I was like, wait, no, but there's like the whole like Elder Scrolls, and it's like,
Good to see you.
you want to have scrolls, and it was like, no, I mean like Elder Scrolls. Like, and it was like,
I guess they weren't as much of fans. Oh my god, her face.
I see.
I know.
Hello there, associate. You're here for a recommendation.
Actually, I
Are you prepared to?
oh yeah, recommendation. That's what I need your
Hmm.
services for,
I'm afraid
not because
I
I'm
haven't had time to prepare anything
criminal.
conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation concerning Ireland.
Oh, her face.
Perhaps you can help with that, however.
Oh.
I can't directly get
I
involved
know.
for fear of embarrassing the poor girl.
Yeah, I know that's
I'll need you to have a little chat with Baron Vamori, and you can learn something
Yeah.
about the power of illusion.
okay.
in the
So
process.
we need some magic makeup to fix the. Yeah, I understand.
Are you so eager to begin? Very well. We can start if you feel you are ready. I'm afraid I haven't had time. Perhaps I'll need...
Okay.
Don't say anything to her. I don't want to
I
embarrass
know.
her further.
It's all right. She's a hideous monster.
I don't understand.
Yeah, unlike
Some
you.
ridiculous male thing, I suppose. He's been bothering Ardeline every day for a while now. He even stole her mage's staff.
My god.
Perhaps he thinks it's amusing. I don't know. But it needs to stop. It's making her miserable.
Oh, okay.
It's more symbolic than practical, but each carries great significance to its owner.
Yours is
You're going to
symbolic?
get Arlene's staff back. Take this charm scroll.
Oh, listen, you should
With it,
get a...
find Varon more receptive to
You
questions.
should get one that blasts somebody in the face.
Yeah, listen, you're talking about symbolic staffs. Why don't you check out my staff? I mean, it's apotheosis.
Varon hands over that staff.
It's like this. Much more practical. Anyway,
The symbolism is that I can kill you.
what do you sell?
Brandi, mage trained, scholar by inclination, student of our Aldmeri ancestors, the aliens.
Yeah.
Good day.
Eterianus spells, recharging and training. Have a
Spells.
look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Paralysis spells are very funny, and we haven't even gotten into the paralysis stuff, so I'm looking forward to it. Can you just sell me a shitty charm spell? Fuck's sakes, guys.
I don't think she specializes in that.
Well, it's all illusion stuff from her, so there's got to be a basic person around here.
Have a
You.
look at my wares. I'm sure there's
Oh,
something
perfect.
to suit you.
Yeah.
Hang on, first. Let's get a discount.
Good day. Good day. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Right. Oh, you're a novice? Let's haggle, baby.
A pleasure.
And for all the
I'm
presents, I remember
interested in
that.
some of my wares.
Okay. Anyway,
Goodbye.
we'll definitely work on whatever that quest was in a second.
Hey, David Myers. Says someone stole her staff. Go get it back for her. It was carved from the ugly branch that landed on her after falling out of the tree.
Got him.
Got him.
I'm like over encumbered, right? So there's probably some garbage in my inventory I could drop off.
Yeah, drop it off at the farm.
I used to buy massive amounts of alcohol and then drop it on the pirate ship at the thieves area, the where the thieves house. And I thought it was so fun to just have piles and piles of alcohol everywhere. They would actually drink it too.
Hey, our honeydew says nice. Was just watching the Wacom tablet video. Yeah, finally got that done.
Oh, nice.
I was using a new editor while editing that video. And
Oh, yeah.
luckily it all turned out a-okay with little frustration.
It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. I really hate using Clipchamp because it's garbage. But luckily I won't have to do that anymore. Naha!
And now, so Clip Studio forces you online now?
Yeah, with the new update.
So, can you roll back that update?
I don't know. I don't remember which update. I mean, I didn't realize it when it happened, so I don't know which update it was. But it didn't originally used to force you to be online to use it.
That really, like, takes it off the recommend list, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Because it's like, I'm still gonna have to do work even when I don't have internet.
Right. I mean, especially when you don't have internet, because you have a laptop for that purpose, right? Like,
Yeah, I want to take my work with me.
ideally,
That's why I was doing it on the laptop.
yeah, like, ideally you could be at an airport or whatever. Or, like, ideally you would use your big computer for video rendering and use a laptop for, you know, art and whatever. It's less intensive.
Yeah. A lot of people were saying on the video too that it's definitely a refurbished tablet that they just resold as new. And apparently that's not something unusual that a lot of these companies do. But that is kind of fucked up.
How do you do?
If that's not already illegal, it sounds like it should be. Because you're essentially selling a used product that was clearly fucked up from being used.
Oh my god, I totally forgot to make a spell. Go back. Thank god it's not Xbox where like the loading times are unbearable.
Our Honeydew says, all in favor of the destruction of the Wacom vid, preferably with your new sword. Pit the shing against the squeak.
Well, I mean, if we were going to destroy it, right? I have a mace, you know?
That would probably get the job done faster, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, not enchanting. We need spell making. We have a charm spell, but can we make it 100 for 1 second?
David said,
Can
I
I
used
shoot
to
people with
lure
it?
sheep with an apple to weird places because I found it amusing.
Oh, that's kind of funny. I didn't even think of trying that. Like me, please. Okay. 1 second. Can we get like 3 seconds out of that? Do I have an illusion of 25? Probably not, right? What's my illusion skill? What do I actually have to work with? Illusion 36. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's target 100. 5 seconds, huh? Let's fucking splurge. Let's go crazy. 10 seconds. No, can't do that. Yeah, okay, alright. 5 seconds. 5 seconds it is. Charisma missile.
Carissal. Sure, why not?
Have I told you guys I met a girl named Charisma who didn't know what charisma meant?
Yeah, I remember that. That's just sad.
I was like, this is not acceptable. She was like, I know it's a word. And it's like, that's not good enough. It's like, I was so...
You should know what your name means.
I was so annoyed. I was like, that is not good. I literally just said unacceptable. You cannot, like, I refuse to let the matter rest. You're...
Looks like you are in some trouble.
I know.
Since we're friends, don't worry. I'll look the other way and take care of that fine for you.
Thanks, buddy.
All taken care of.
That's how we do it.
Yeah. It's a simple process.
Now,
Yes.
go
Anyway,
ahead.
we're gonna have a nice conversation now.
Nice hood.
You've got a point.
Especially with the purple pink flame behind him.
Sorry.
Yeah, these are the guards that are in the magic area of the city.
I can't
Oh,
argue with
what the fuck was that? I clicked.
Aesthetic.
that. Not now.
Piece of shit.
Not later. Not ever.
Thank God I can rotate it now. Oh, that's disposition maxed after that shit? Oh, god damn it. Hey, you know what?
What a waste of
I know what a waste of time. Fucking...
this humble region.
You should punch him to death.
All right.
Okay, so for some reason it works.
He does
again.
not like being admired.
Sorry. That my life is drab and that don't I salute you. Don't that's just I can't my life you're
There
good.
we go.
Long live the Empire. Greetings, Magister.
Hey, Jamie Rose, welcome to chat. Says squeak squeak.
Yeah.
Yep. That was quite a squeakening.
Alright. Now, we've taken care of my fine. Oh, I have to talk to someone in here, right? The lizard.
The lizard, which one?
Oh, this one.
I hope I can help.
So I like Argonians
Okay.
in Elder Scrolls. They're interesting. However, if I was in the universe, you
would
could
kill them.
never... No, you could never, like, as a government body, you could never trust them as, like, a soldier. Because it's confirmed that the Hist can possess Argonians. So the Hist are the sentient trees that created the Argonians through, like, just, like, they, like, genetically, magically created a race, right?
Sure.
And the purpose of the race who knows exactly what their purpose is. But some people can communicate with the trees. Some Argonians can communicate with the trees. But during the Oblivion Crisis, the canon thing that happened in Black Marsh, which is the land where this like the native Argonian place, the Hist possessed the Argonians and then threw them Soviet style through the Oblivion Gates until Mehrunes Dagon closed all the gates in Black Marsh.
Oh my goodness.
So they just like sacrificed en masse like tens of thousands of Argonians, just threw them into the gates like savage, like in a frenzy, using just their bare hands to claw Dremora and whatever. And then Mehrunes Dagon like retreated from Black Marsh and like focused on other areas. And then the hero closes all the gates, so it's no problem or whatever.
Right.
And different countries have more and less trouble with the Oblivion Gates. I think like the High Elves, I believe, have like no trouble with them, and so they take advantage of that, and that's part of the reason that they do so well in the war against the Empire, like post Oblivion.
I see.
But yeah, like various countries do. I think the Red Guards got like fucked up. I think like Britannia didn't do great. I think Elsewhere was like trashed. And then Morrowind was weak enough that they lost a war of annihilation to Black Marsh. The Argonians invaded post Oblivion Crisis, and then drove them into the sea. And then obviously you play Skyrim and they're fine. So Nords did fine. I don't know Valenwood. I think I got the impression that the Bretons did about as good as the Imperials did, which is like fine, but not like squeaky clean flawless. I don't understand how the Argonians could have invaded Morrowind after sacrificing massive population.
That's what their race was made for, apparently.
It was also
The holy book of the
it was also
Mythic
coordinated
God,
with like a slave
supposedly
revolt
written
in
by
Morrowind.
Mehrunes Dagon himself.
Post,
If it exists,
you know.
it would be an artifact of great.
Although in this game they say that slavery has been abolished, so maybe they shouldn't have abolished slavery. The slaves ended up revolting after they were set free.
Or Honeydew said, so beat COVID, but
To
immediately
find their
got a
secret
cold.
shrine to Mehrunes
Sorry to
Dagon,
hear that.
You'll need to study the 4
Well,
volumes. of
happy you're
Edward
alive.
Cameron's
Yeah.
commentary.
Sorry that you immediately caught a cold
It is
afterwards.
a very common practice of these kinds of esoteric
It's like
knowledge
getting a
to put
second wind of
hidden
COVID.
messages in effect, simply by finding their way to the shrine. Prospective members have already
Let me
passed
take a
the first
clarity
test
on
on the road
not
to
dreaming.
enlightenment.
Sure.
You
Jamie
piqued
says, I
my
recommend a
curiosity
well-oiled
about this puzzle.
22
I
rifle
will
for
think
destroying
I
that
find something
tablet.
that you know if
Some
I
will
have any
suggest a
ideas.
30...
Check back
I was
with me
6, but it
tomorrow
kicks
after
like a
I've
mule
given
and
this
really
matter
hurts.
some thought.
Yeah, what I really need is like a well-oiled tablet. Anything to make the squeaking stop. Put some WD-40 on that.
Yeah. I mean, essentially what they probably do is when you have a problem with your tablet, they charge you for repairs, then resell it to someone else, and then hope that they don't catch the problem or complain soon enough. Or even when they complain, they just pretend that it was. Because it's within the manufacturer's warranty. Like, they said that, but then they're like, oh, but that was caused by you. And it's like, no, it wasn't. So...
Yeah. That's why I wish you didn't, like, lead in with saying that it was caused by use.
Well, you should have said that before I sent it.
I thought I did.
You didn't, because then I wouldn't have sent it.
I thought I did.
No.
The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn.
Either way, we did
the
correct.
commentaries
Yeah.
are contemporary.
We
with
corrected
private
ourselves
sector.
by saying,
Over
oh, actually,
400
my
years
girlfriend
ago.
said that
So
it came in like that.
Yeah, and then I followed up with another email.
And they just ignored us.
Yeah. They were always going to do that. That's probably... The script is probably just to pretend as though you caused it, no matter how soon you send back an email, or whatever you say.
Alright. They probably don't cover anything under warranty, unless
The Mystic
just
art.
like it's in within 30 days of you purchasing it. Get it returned.
The first 2 volumes of the commentary. Who knows?
Hey, Joseph Choi, welcome to chat. It says, good evening, everyone. I am sorry to hear about the Wacom situation. I am not going to buy from them in future on principle. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that say don't buy Wacom anymore because the company is just like going downhill.
Literally, the first cave I entered in this playthrough was this, and I was like, all right, I'll do a random cave. And then the guy's like,
Dawn is breaking.
yeah, okay. Like,
Dawn is breaking.
so. Anyway. Take some of your mushrooms. That's where you have to go, though, right? That's where the meeting is, or the where you can get Mankar Cameron's 6 staff. What a cool name, by the way, Mankar.
Jamie says the Wacom tablet I bought was a piece of shit, and that was like 5 years ago. God dang.
Yeah.
Such a shame.
The question is, like, who to buy from, right? Alright, so while we're waiting for that person to do that, I could just hit wait a bunch of times, but I guess I'll do this. What's the lifting veil again? Oh, this is an interesting quest. I think maybe you should play that quest at some point. It's a fun one. Right. Reveal. You gotta go fast.
Hey, Red Wolf Corp Revamped, welcome to chat. Says, so Princess Peach Showtime has its transformation trailer come out today. She's turning into Cutie Honey in due time. What's your favorite Peach form? I have no idea.
Good afternoon.
Hello, friend. What can I do for you?
Alaron Lock? What's that?
Yeah. Ursani's husband, Alaron, is missing. Poor thing. I've seen her crying at the chapel. I hope someone can help her.
Oh, sure. I'll do that.
I don't know what to say. All I want is for her to care about me, to feel the same way as I do about her. But she doesn't. I try, and it just doesn't matter. It makes me furious sometimes. I've never laid a hand on her, either in anger or... I've never hurt her, okay?
Oh, in anger. Oh, sorry. In anger or what? Mm-hmm.
Certainly.
Yeah, I can't really persuade you, can I?
All right, I admit it. I took it from her. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I was trying to tell her how I feel, again, and she wouldn't even stop to talk to me. I just got so angry. I was a little ashamed afterwards, but I didn't know how to apologize or give it back. I wish I could. I'm afraid I don't have it anymore, you see. I sold it to a friend of mine, Saurus Aranum.
You son of a bitch. Beat him up.
He lives in the Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City. He's the one who has Ardaline's staff now.
Oh.
Tell Ardaline I'm sorry.
I guess yeah, sure. You said not to talk to her, but I don't work for you, lady. Are you Ardaline? Ardaline.
Well met.
What are you training?
You've got a lot to learn.
Training?
If you're looking for further training in alchemy, I suggest you speak with... I believe he's working at the Westweald Inn over in Skingrad. I think Arena tries to keep him out of sight.
Why do you need an alchemist at an inn? Where do I go for destruction training, I wonder?
That's a good question.
What? I don't know anything about it. I'm sorry. Well met. Please, go on. What?
Okay.
Any luck talking with Varen Vermoria? He sold it, huh? Well, this just keeps getting worse. Very well. I presume he gave you some indication of where the staff is now located. Take these and go resolve the situation. And of course, please keep this just between us.
Sure.
Get that staff back, associate.
Hi there.
Oh, and he's in the Imperial City. What's my restoration at? Not very high, actually. Oh, if I could get destruction 1 point higher. Yeah. I wonder how long it would take to run to the Imperial City. If I equipped like all the speed stuff. How fast do I move? That, you know, that's actually... It feels noticeable. I don't know if it looks noticeable. Oops. Let's see. Alright, let's go. Let's go run to the Imperial City. Wow, that actually looks fast. Now, out there in the water, I know there's the alteration trainer, like the expert alteration trainer. I remember this. You needed to detect life to find them.
What are you looking for?
There's an Argonian just hanging out in the water, and they'll train you with alteration magic.
Oh, because they're like alligators.
They're better than alligators. They can breathe underwater. My detect life is pretty bad. It only does like 30 feet or something. I should make a custom one. I had one that I just called like check, and it was like just 3 seconds, just max distance. How dare you? I'm gonna make a really good fireball to sort out these. Oh.
Whoa, Minotaur.
Keeping that. Okay. To the Imperial City.
You gotta go fast.
It looks so stylish in my.
You do look pretty stylish, yeah. Hey.
Wow, what a nightmare.
Or Honeydew says, so chat, anyone hyped for that Rick and Morty anime flavored spin-off? That sounds awful.
Is it 5? Oh, wrong spell. Oh my god. Sorry, I was looking at the icon to see when it was full instead of aiming. Well, that's the behavior of a guy who doesn't get to keep his own heart. Shut up. You know what? Taking your skin. Bitch. Alright. No more distractions. To the Imperial City. Gotta go find the road so I don't get lost. Where is the road? Oh, there's the road. Alright. To travel in style. You know what? Let's also... I have a fortified speed potion, right? Let's go. Oh my god. Wait. You know what? I'll leave it for whatever happy traveler comes across her corpse.
Oh wow, a dead body. Lucky day.
Well, they'll know it's a bandit. They're all labeled.
Oh yeah.
You know, you should stop being a Minotaur.
What if you just beat him with your bare fists?
I mean...
Throw hands.
I don't even know if it's possible to be an overpowered punching character in Oblivion. I didn't think it was possible to be an overpowered, like, caster character, so... I'm still vastly entertained every time I kill something in 2 spells.
I'm quite envious. You make it look so easy.
It is so easy. I can't believe how easy it is. Oh, the Inn of Ill Omen. Remember that quest? You don't. You haven't. You're,
I don't.
You're not evil. But sometimes you just fucking gotta kill somebody. Farragle Inn. Farragle Inn. Let's go into Farragle Inn. You're, like, so close to another inn. How do you even stay in business? Is this a... What is this? I took the wrong turn. Now I'm at Farragle Inn. This is, like, off at the end of a cat's. Dear God.
Kill them all.
Hi.
Oh, you're you. This guy.
Go ahead, please.
Who's this guy?
He's the master of blade trainer. He hangs out at this inn. At higher levels, he has a ebony longsword, and it doesn't level up to Daedric, which is why it was like so striking that he had an ebony longsword.
Well met. Well, what can I interest you?
What do you train?
There's much I can show you.
Oh, interesting.
Let's see. David says Oral's Andoran at the camp near Way Shrine of...
Sound it out.
Kinnereth
Kinnereth?
in the Oblivion
Highlands.
is the Master of Destruction trainer.
Your buff sucks. Oh. Storm Atronach, better not fuck with him. Nerd.
Bring 20 bear pelts.
Oh, really? Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I did the quest and I didn't take the training. Oh man, I'm getting sidetracked.
Hey Tanner, welcome to chat.
Hey, a
Says,
bear.
This is the only Elder Scrolls game I haven't played that much of.
Oh man.
This is Adam's favorite.
Yeah. Oh, I need 20. How many bear pelts do I actually need for this fucking guy? I don't know. My tiny mage body can't hold shit. What am I hanging on to?
Or Honeydew says, bad news guys, Azula got a comic book arc where she is 100% redeemed and sane after a good cry. That's very modern day of them to do that.
Yeah, I could see her being like a character, but like she would never make sense as like being buddy friends with like all the other characters, you know?
I could see them like utilizing her since she's powerful, but like turning her into a 100% good guy, not exactly.
I could see her being like a mercenary in some area.
Yeah, something
and,
a little
like,
bit gray.
Yeah. I'm just gonna eat this Minotaur horn. Yum. Alright, let's get back on the road. Did I discover the Oblivion Gate? It doesn't look discovered. Oh, it is discovered. Okay. Don't want to go down hills too fast with speed. You end up killing yourself on the...
Yeah. Part of the whole redeeming bad guys thing is that a lot of these new age writers project themselves onto the bad guys. And
Because they're bad people.
well, and they don't ever want, you know, consequences for their actions. They just want to be pat on the back by someone who understands them. They just want to let it all out in a good cry. And then everything will be okay. But consequences, no. We don't want any of that.
Part of me feels bad because I know like some people, their experience of like people is just shitty people because I think it's like a lot to do with like the circles people travel in sometimes. Because like, I don't know, my brother will say stuff where it's like, well, I mean, if you think about it, everyone is just kind of out for themselves at the end of the day. And it's like, no, that's just fucking psychos that you know. Like, that's not...
It's not everyone, yeah.
It is true, selfish and wicked people exist, but, like, that's not... It like, just because those are the people that you choose to associate with or that you end up meeting doesn't mean that that's, like... people. That's just all people. And like, okay, should I go left or right? Or straight? Probably fast.
Honeydew says, might be a hot take, but I think her and her father worked better as unreadable. A real Dio situation where they're evil bastards, but we love them for it.
Let me take a hard save now. In case we have the same issue of crashing. Actually, I don't even want to deal with the issue of crashing. I'll just cross the water. Go through the dock district. Yeah.
Sorry, chat, if my pronunciation is not very good. I'm chewing gum.
Why are there goblins so close to the city? Kill them all.
Yes, please kill them all. I hate these goddamn goblins.
Yeah, there's a delay on touch spells. What's with that? Or maybe it's multiple damage types they have to stack. Oh, those are valuable arrows.
Unredeemable. I got you, alright. No
Work
problem.
better as unreadable. I was a little confused what that meant too. Be the Nern route. So the nice thing about Oblivion is you can kind of break the game with custom spells, something that they took out of Skyrim, probably for a good reason. It's much more immersive to not be able to do all this stuff. But it makes you feel like a real goddamn wizard when you find these weird loopholes and stuff. Like, I keep on casting a Fortify speed spell at 100 for like 3 seconds, which I'm able to do at a low level because it's just 3 seconds. But I can just keep on spam casting it, and then I'm zooming around the world. So fast. Now, the Imperial City is... Oh, so this is how you get to the Imperial City from the harbor? Interesting. Is that my horse? No, someone else's horse.
Hail, good citizen.
Who are you today?
Let's just say, who are you today?
Hail, good citizen.
Whew, you sure know how to fly.
Just imagine there's a wizard just like... Oh, wrong way.
Whee!
Oh.
Yeah, you should get rid of some of the stuff that you're just carrying around.
Well, it's not like I'm carrying around anything like super wasteful. Like, I have a few things to sell or whatever, but like... In total, like... Wasteful weight is like
Yeah, but
16 pounds
I mean,
and like 24 pounds total of like wasteful weight. It's
just
not
go
as though
to
I'm
Market District.
it's
and
not as though
drop
I'm
that
like
stuff.
I'm wastefully just carrying tons of stuff. It's just I don't have a lot of
No,
weight
I'm not
to work
implying
with.
that you're carrying wasteful stuff. I'm just saying, like, you should sell it so that you're not always over encumbered.
Hail, good
Oh, sorry, this is a homeless person alley, not a actual house.
Hmm.
What is it, Sarah?
Why are all these people in your house?
Having a very suspicious
You look like
meeting.
the right one.
Are you guys all have the same... Oh,
Good day, stranger. Saurus Aaron.
okay.
All right.
Let me take out my
Easy.
fists.
What do you want? So,
I want to fish you.
don't make me
Okay.
laugh. You, was that supposed to be a compliment? That's a you're. I can't argue with that. That I'm not. You're a big fat. You win this one. But was that supposed? That works for. Hello. I hope I can. Look, I can't just give it to you. I paid good money for it after all. I'll tell you what. You give me at least a portion of what I paid for it. Say 200 gold. And I'll give you the star. That's a good deal, right? I wouldn't offer it to anyone else, just you. So, what do you say?
Why does
Say-
he want the staff?
Are you sure? Well, oh,
Why does he want the staff? He just bought it for no goddamn
it's
reason.
my thing.
Yeah, right.
I made you an offer.
If it's
Are you prepared?
symbolic, then
Are you sure?
kind of sounds like you shouldn't
Think about that. Oh,
need it for anything.
I'm Erisari Aran. Saurus is my. Good day.
Go for the weak point.
That thing? Saurus keeps it locked in a chest down in the basement. I
Oh,
don't see why he's so careful with it. It's not like anyone determined enough couldn't get their hands on it. The key is in his desk.
he's so
after all.
good. Yeah. Gurgi coming to stream to say hello.
Hi, Gurgi.
Oh.
Barr.
hello there. What's going on with
200
I
gold.
saw a mud crab a couple of days ago.
Hmm.
Ugly little animal. I avoid those things whenever I can.
You gotta sneak.
Goodbye.
Is it just a
Change your
desk?
mind, have you? The offer is still good.
Did I actually get
Chest in the basement?
hurt from being so fast that I just...
Ah!
How are you?
So his desk upstairs...
Yeah, good idea to quick save. David says they wanted to make NPCs' expressions change based on how much they like you, but in order to make it apparent on every character, it gave everyone uncanny valley-wide faces in this game.
No. Change your mind, have you? The offer is still good.
It's funny, his
All right,
friend is a...
listen. Arthur is a sneaky.
I guess he did pay for the staff, but like, he couldn't have possibly paid 200 gold for it. Such a rip price. I would pay something, but not like, because the value is 192, so the real value you'd get for it is like less than half of that. And he's like, give me 200 gold. It's like, supposedly his like friend discount is like,
Hi there.
Cap.
just like, I'll give this to you for whatever. Let's see.
State your bit.
Oh good, I don't have any charges. Good to hear. Go back to Breville.
Hiding citizen.
Hello, associate.
Hello. I hope I can help. What?
Whatever.
You have. Ah, wonderful. I shall be most.
So if you steal
pleased to return
something,
to my rightful owner.
you from another Mages Guild member,
needn't tell
you
me
get
the details
like
of what was
kicked
involved
out.
in getting it. It's perhaps better that I know nothing about it. Your actions for the guild more than merit a recommendation. I shall send it to the university promptly. And to thank you more personally, I shall teach you this spell. You may find it useful in certain circumstances.
It's funny. Both of the characters, the guy who took the staff and the guy who bought it, are both dark elves, and they're both into high elves because this was another high elf, right? Same height. This couldn't be a wood elf. Interesting. They bond over high elf playboys. I'll go store some stuff. My destruction magic is almost 95, so let me go.
David Meyer says, it just dawned on me. Everyone liked her more before her staff of charming was stolen. Get it?
Did people like her?
Well, I guess that one guy was like obsessed with her.
Hmm. I'll keep the staves because they are actually necessary if I get silenced. And the soul gems aren't really important. Yeah, especially the empty ones. I'm never gonna really fill these, but I might enchant something, so I'll leave them. I'll carry around like a couple for charging stuff.
Mm.
I'll keep an emergency Welkin stone. It's not a terrible idea. I think that's the wrong container for that, but that's fine. I'll put my Nern roots away. Stop hauling them all over the place. Oh, can I put away my Mythic Dawn commentaries? Okay.
Oh, this guy. Just turning into a rug on the couch. What a morpher.
Okay. Now I can go to the Arcane University and do those quests. First, I guess... Oh, they're still studying the books, huh? Oh, let's figure out what this quest is. I don't remember this one. Oh, no. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I should do... the Kinnereth's Way Shrine, you said? In the Colovian Highlands?
You know where that is?
No.
I suppose I can... It's at the camp near there.
Well, I mean, that would be the whole region, right? But,
Well, it's near the Way Shrine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Maybe I can do it the way you're supposed to. I'll go to Skingrad, and then they'll give me a quest. So yeah, since the Hist can possess Argonians, you really couldn't trust them as like guards of the Empire or something, right? I mean, assumedly there's a range on it, but should we assume that? Because like, I think that book implies that the roots of the Hist tree have like some kind of interdimensional property, like they're rooted in Oblivion or something.
Yeah. I don't think these creatures actually have souls.
Good that you want to get better. Take care.
Like, you think they're all just like filtered from
Have a look around. There's much I can. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit. Take care.
I'm walking around being like a great
A
destruction
pleasure.
guy, but
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
disintegrate armor. That seems like it could be kind of funny. Wait, not buying it for full price? Preposterous.
Goodbye. I hope I can... What can I interest you in?
Only 15 feet? For a Tempest, I was expecting like a really big area of effect. That is disappointing. Lightning Storm is only 60 points total. So for something more dramatic. Alright, so you're a novice? Get fucked. Give me that.
Another set.
Yeah.
You have all the recommendations you need, I believe. Raminus Polus will want to speak with you. You can find him at the Arcane University.
Good day. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Hey, Eric Lowry, welcome to chat. Says, I'm late today. Have I missed much?
Ooh, this thing. Summon Storm Atronach. This is always fun. Haven't missed much.
Hello, your friend.
I just got the last recommendation
Take care.
from, Bravil. Bravel.
Well, here's a fine one.
I dropped off the books for the Mankar Cameron thing. I was trying to do the destruction training so I don't have to grind out the last 5 levels. But I'm in the Skingrad place, which is supposed to be where you learn destruction magic, but there's
I'll
no
bet you want it.
there's no option to ask about destruction magic training. I guess I have to find someone who offers destruction magic training, and then they would tell me. So, someone at one of the Mages Guild must give training.
What is it now?
Greetings.
What can I do?
A pleasure to make. Knowledge is
Maybe I should grab a bunch of training and... Oh, if I find restoration training, that'd probably be pretty worth it. I guess alteration too, so I don't have to grind out so many levels. But
A pleasure to...
you know, for training,
You've got a lot.
mysticism training.
Bye.
Do you offer training? No.
Let's see, David Meyer says Delphine Gend in the Bravo Mages Guild or Mark Gillity in the Anvil Mages Guild.
Okay. Where is he? Is she sore
A
about?
pleasure to
No, she doesn't care that I stole the book back.
take care.
She never found out.
Yeah, I guess why not? Just
A pleasure to...
you. Who was doing the?
Bye. Good day.
You? No, you're mysticism.
Knowledge
Yeah.
is the key to success in any...
I guess this makes more sense than standing around and just spamming casting it.
There's much.
I used to not use training because I was like, oh, it's like cheating, but
Let's get...
I guess wandering around, hopping up and down, casting spells is sort of cheating.
A pleasure
I
to...
thought you sold spell. Oh, you do? Okay, you just.
If you're willing to learn.
Interesting. I don't know if that's a bug or not. But let's not take training because it might be you can only have 5 levels of training every time you level up or something silly like that. I don't plan on leveling up, so. Okay, so we said Anvil was one of the options?
Yes. Anvil Mages Guild and Bravo Mages Guild.
I hope I can help.
You can.
If you want to learn more about training destruction magic, you'll have to find Brolsa and Darren.
Sure.
Knowledge is the...
Okay, makes sense.
May I interest you in some of my fine... You too.
Destruction training, alright.
Or
This is
Honeydew
exciting.
asks, so who would win in a fight, Marshall or Rock Lee? I would say Marshall.
Probably. I can imagine the dialogue being painful. Flaxseed while I'm here. Always good to stock up on flax. Okay. Does it say that this is the Clothian Highlands? No, not really. Flax is restoring magic, so it makes some sense to have some. Silly wolf.
Can't you see I'm busy playing Flower Picking Simulator?
Yes, I am woefully occupied. Is that a Mayron's Dagon shrine? Oh no, that's who's this? Sanguine. You meet Sanguine in Skyrim. It's like a funny side quest thing.
Oh, that's interesting. going so fast you're hurting yourself.
I expect that effect to be even more extreme later. You. Oh.
Well, well, well.
A good old CTD.
You know, it's funny, this game crashes, like, so much when you play it.
Possibly part of it is how fast I'm moving through the environments. Possibly.
Probably.
All these super speed spells are,
All this crazy stuff you're trying to do.
yeah. Okay, but I can just map travel there. Oh, the save worked. Oh, okay. Did not work. No, shift click to delete. Do you want to delete the corrupt save? Okay. So it was like north of Fort Dirch. Okay. Missed out on all those flax seeds though. How much do I
I'm
have?
sure there's
anyway?
no shortage of flax seeds in the universe of Oblivion.
I only have 13. Yeah, I am kind of running low. Can't create a potion while enemies are nearby. Are you counting these as my enemies?
Eric says, thank God our last save wasn't 15 hours of gameplay ago.
Oh man, don't I know it? What foe do you dare interrupt my alchemy? There's a rat. Okay, 20 for 65 seconds. What's Okay, that's currently what the best is. Okay, so I don't need to make any more potions anytime soon.
Be gone, stranger. I have business with Kinnereth's shrine, and I will not be disturbed.
You're a heretic.
You seek training? If I were to aid you, you would first have to assist me. I would strip the creators of their works. You will help with this.
So you're a Daedra worshipper.
Bring me 20 bear pelts.
Evil.
As proof that you have helped tear nature asunder. Then we shall speak of spells and teaching.
Okay.
You got bear pelts?
Farewell.
Well,
What are you?
can you take this?
You have not done that which I ask. Kill the bears and bring me their hides. Then I shall do as you ask.
But you're gonna make me hold on to 160 pounds of bear pelts?
Wow.
I have to drink feather potions to do that, you fucking idiot. Alright. I actually will need some, like, alchemical assistance to get through this. If I had more flax seeds and... Where the fuck am I gonna find 20 or 19 more bears? Is there a place that has particular number of bears?
I don't know. Is there like a bear village around here?
Get the country bears, like, in somewhere?
Barnstein bears? Kill a whole family?
I was okay with killing the country bears, but it's getting a little dark here. An Oblivion gate. Probably not going to find any... What are you doing here? Stop. Paralyze a fucking wolf. Lunatic. Okay, well, no, wrong spot. This one. Zooms in. Now, there's a guy who lives, like, here? Maybe I didn't discover his... Maybe I did it on another character? There's a guy around here who gives you a quest because he's having a problem with too many bears.
Oh, okay.
But there's like it's a unique bear that he wants you to kill, and they drop like a unique bear pelt. Or no, they drop unique fangs? Is that what it was? It was fangs, yeah.
Huh. Strange.
Oops. So, well, you'd assume that there would be bear pelts aplenty around where she gives you the quest, right? Maybe?
You would assume, but that's not always how these games work.
This is like a meme of a quest, right? It's like collect this many like boar tusks or whatever. Like people always complain about those kinds of quests.
Go around the entire map and collect and earn roots.
I always liked these kind of quests because it's like, well, I was gonna do this anyway, just kill random stuff. So, but in
Fair
this
enough.
case, I feel like slightly more directionful in this playthrough, so I'm like a little annoyed. Okay, let's go around here and see if we can find some of those bears. Maybe find the guy's farm where he wants me to kill the bears for him.
Hey, Oscar420 says, wow, I'm amazed I made it to this game stream, Dan fan. Well, welcome aboard.
Yeah, welcome, welcome.
I'm just watching Adam play his Oblivion build,
Give me your pelt.
and I am playing Backseat Gamer with Gertie over here. Yes, you are a big fluff ball.
He doesn't even open his eyes. He's just like, yes, pets. It's so funny having such a relaxed dog like him. My previous dog was like, not like super wired, but like if you touched him or you said his name, his eyes would open wide and he would look at you. This guy is like so relaxed. He's like, no, I'm just gonna sleep. He would. My old dog, he liked people, but he couldn't sleep around them. He'd always want to go alone to go sleep. Oh, bear pelt. Sweet. What's this camp?
Oh, David Meyer says the general store run by the Argonian in Coral has bear pelts.
Let me see if I can find this guy's house. That's... I don't remember where the guy lived exactly, but there was a guy around here.
David Meyer says the pupper's head is out of frame, so it looks like you are caressing a fuzzy blanket. It's just a little bit out of frame. Just need the camera pointed down a little bit further, and then you'll see. It's a dog.
Oh, bear.
He is quite fuzzy, as you can tell.
Oh, you know why I'm running out of magic against those guys? I don't have any of my equipment on. I have the speedy stuff on. You know what? I was going to shoot a fireball at that, but then I'm like, I can't actually... That is a goblin, isn't it? Yeah, you're a goblin. Get the fuck out of here.
Hashtag kill all goblins.
Yeah, Trisha is officially on the genocide train for goblins. She's had to deal with them, and she hasn't been controlling her level ups. Like, she's been playing it like it's a normal game and not like an exam, so... I have the most... I have harnessed the greatest quantity of autism to make this character work, and those with less control over the arcane powers of game of esoteric game mechanics. Oh, you're a dead bear. Part of me is like, console command to resurrect, shoot it again. Do I have that on my... I don't have that on my map, so I haven't been over here.
Eric Lowry says, based, I just downloaded a mod to fix that awful level up design of this game.
Oh, the thing that gives you experience points, or the one that always gives you guaranteed 5 every time you level up? I saw both of those, and I was very curious about the experience for doing quests and stuff. I was like, oh, that actually sounds kind of cool. A reason to do quests other than like your own like warm
It's odd
fuzzies
that they
from RP.
wouldn't- Yeah, it's odd that they wouldn't give you experience requests.
Yeah, essentially the best way to level up in this game is don't do any quests, wander around and kill things in the wilderness, and that's what I like doing. So it always suited me. But sometimes the quests where they wanted you to do something, I felt the reason I did it was because it felt good to like help people out. But then after you're done with the quest, you want to have a conversation with the person about the thing. But they're always trying to condense the amount of voice lines they use in the game, so you couldn't like talk to people as much as like would satisfy my RP desires. I wonder if people. I wonder how into tabletop games people are going to be in the future as you get AI voice generation. Because like if I was going to make a video game, right? I would put a shit ton of dialogue all over the place. I would write a ton of it. And if I had AI voice generator working on the game, which, like, you know, the morals of are quite dubious, I would want to pay someone for their voice profile, whatever fair cost that they thought it was for that. I would want a particular voice actor to, like, do all the sounds and stuff and expressions and then, like, you know, train the AI around that. I wouldn't want to just, like, take Joshua Graham's voice profile from Fallout New Vegas and have him become a pastor. I feel like that would be not ethical. So you can just randomly end up collecting all the shrines without looking for them. It's kind of odd. I guess maybe that's what some players did. But then if you do that, then you have no idea which ones you've been to. There's no checkbox for that quest. So it's like, ugh. I don't know where this guy's house was, but I could have sworn it was around here, but maybe it wasn't.
David Myers says AI voice has a fake auto-tune quality, though. I have noticed that.
Yeah, but if you were going to have, like, random town peasants, it does feel off, but I don't know, maybe it's better than just text. Alright, so it was the general store where? In Coral? Skingrad? The goddamn hell is Apple Watch?
It's just where a group of men are watching apples. Oscar said, as an Archmage, Primate of the Divines, the Pope, head of the Fighter Guild, and I was vying for power, and had Akato assassinated by my order. It was dumb. Lol.
You can assassinate the counselor guy?
I guess so.
He's the ruler of the empire. He's like... For some reason, they just let you walk into the palace. It's, I don't know if his name is Akato, but it's something with an O.
Of all
This is a
Tamriel.
serious crime. Do not venture beyond the first and second floors.
Okay.
Or Honeydew says, should try Baldur's Gate, the role-playing dating sim disguised as a game.
I've been playing that. It's I have a lot of mods to make it more bearable, but it's pretty fucking rough. So this guy, I think, no, he's a guard.
Eric says, Chancellor Okato gets assassinated shortly after the events of this game, canonically.
It makes sense. He's in here, isn't he?
Hey, you love to draw.
So we've established the exploit doesn't work where you save before you land and then load. I'm not sure why it doesn't work, but I know it doesn't. I don't know. We'll try it again.
Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, well, not far enough in the first place, right?
So it's this guy.
Excuse me. The Empire doesn't run itself, you know. Submit a complaint to the usual department.
I didn't realize
and
this
I'm
guy
sure
was.
someone will take care of it.
This guy is a high elf. How come you're running the Empire? Oh, I guess the Empire is like everything, but
Sneak a poisoned apple onto him.
it makes much more sense. It's a beautiful throne room.
Yeah, it's, well...
How do I get out of here, though? Because that's locked. Ah, boy. There's no legal way to leave, is there? Unless...
Well, you can just load from before you jumped off.
Yes, no, yes, this is true.
Excuse me. The Empire...
Punch him.
Well, that would get the door open. Don't mind me, counselor.
Hey, Quantum Weasel. Yep, me and Gurgi, we have the couch.
Anyway, what I was saying before, if I was to make an RPG, fucking goddamn it, I would make a lot of dialogue, you know, and with the advent of like extra like AI voice and whatever, you could have a ton of dialogue in a game without a significant development cost. His eyes are still closed. He's just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. She can play with my paws. It just goes with the flow, this guy. Man, these lock-picking minigames have given me such anxiety.
Piece of shit. I literally can't click fast enough. Like just how the mouse is, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
I need a button. Like so many, it's just like so many hours on the Xbox lockpicking to go to the mouse and keyboard. It's just like starting all over again. Now it's slow. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. God damn.
Yeah.
Chancellor Ricardo, let me out.
Stop right there!
Through the door.
Open the door. Open the door.
Yeah. The mouse movements for the lockpicking are just so sensitive. It's quite difficult.
Don't worry about this. Everybody, relax. It's fine. We'll clear this up very swiftly. Just give me a second to de-aggro.
David says they gave Patrick Stewart a 90-page backstory for his role voicing Uriel Septim. Mr. Stewart said it was the best prep for a character he ever received. Bethesda is crazy because he dies in the tutorial. That is pretty crazy, yeah.
Are they still coming? I only shot a fireball at Chancellor Ricardo. He's not even the Emperor. Mudcrab, are you protecting me?
Whoop.
That fucking mudcrab won't live to see the dawn. Okay, now we're just gonna go back to the city, where I'm sure everyone has relaxed. It's not my fault. I got locked in and
you can
wouldn't let
eventually
me
get
out.
an unbreakable lockpick, but until then, you just kind of have to suffer.
Well, I need to increase my alteration skill, right? And I guess I should be hopping up and down and like casting spells more, but I just haven't been. He's perfect. All right, sir. I'd like to have you get rid of all my fines.
Looks like you are in some trouble. since we're friends, don't worry. I'll look the other way and take care of that fine.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Speak. Can I help you, citizen?
Nope, we're all good.
I think I can use my imagination to figure out why you were in jail at the beginning of this game.
It's okay. 20 bear pelts. All right. Right. Let's listen. Killing bears is a poor man's job. We're gonna be creative. The copious coin purse. Got some bear pelts? Hey.
What kind of...
Yeah, we're gonna pay full
May
price
I
because I can't
interest you
fuck.
in some of my fine wares?
Bear pelts. Oh my god, these prices are ridiculous. You're a grave robber. What are you charging this much for?
Buy, please. What kind
Of
May
deal
I
can you make
interest
for
you
me?
in some of
A
my fine
better
wares?
deal than 260 gold for bear pelts, you fucking lunatic. Here we go. Apprentice, how about like that, right?
Ah. Eric says you can also go touch the Doomstone for the tower, which gives you a once-a-day open hard lock spell.
Not very hard. And there's no Doomstone in the fucking council chamber, is there? I had no choice. I could have loaded, but that would have been cheating. Couldn't possibly.
Oh yeah!
We don't cheat around here.
No, we're not cheaters.
Feel free to. Looking to
Friend.
lighten your load
Yes,
by
we are
filling the coin
friends.
purse?
Hang on. 51 gold a pop? What are you, a psychopath? Alright, this is...
Oh man.
I appreciate your business too. I am over encumbered. Imagine someone just like buys shit and then just can't physically move.
Sell some of the shit, y'all.
I literally can't. There's nothing to sell. I'm not carrying anything in excess. This is my fast moving clothes. This is my armor, and it weighs like a total of like 5 pounds.
What about your weapons?
Okay, you're right. The silver arrow. If I get silenced, I'm gonna need some stabs. So like it's not. This isn't like that excessive of like 40 pounds worth of weapons. You carry around like 200 pounds of weapons.
Yeah, but I'm also stronger than you.
Yeah, but this is just how it is. I'm a mage, so I use magic to walk around when I have to carry heavy stuff.
Okay.
The quest requires that I carry 20 bear pelts. It's going to be 160 extra pounds, and I can only carry a total of 150. So there was no way I would ever be able to carry all the bear pelts just by throwing out useless stuff. It's impossible. So in conclusion, I'm doing the best I can with what I have.
May I help you?
Hold on, did that spell cast? It did.
May I help you?
Yes.
What can I interest you in?
Bear pelts. Oh wait.
That's just not reasonable.
You're not reasonable. Who buys bear pelts?
Make me a better.
They're literally in the tab of useless items. Fool.
Thank you. Fine.
One more bear
Bear
pelt,
pelt?
right?
Only quality
You sell bear
goods, you
pelts?
say.
Oh, you do sell bear pelts. Wow, this is the easiest quest I've ever done.
Come.
Is that 20?
Hey, we're in business.
Alright. So this lady just hangs around the Shrine of Kinnereth, hating God so much that she's just shooting fireballs at random bears obsessively. How come the skeletons get to summon skeletons? Does anyone else think that's a little fucking...
Yeah, that's a little bit fucking weird.
Also,
Cool sword, though.
what's with dwarves and like Bidens? They're like super into the 2-prong thing. And then the ebony items are all 4 prongs.
Well, next time you meet a dwarf, why don't you ask him?
They disappeared 1,000 years ago. I will say though, the cruciform like prongs pretty cool, and the dwarven arrows always look very cool when you're shooting because they're 2-pronged. But they put it on everything to the point where it's like, does this have some kind of like religious meaning or something? I mean, I guess the book that I read, the lore book, this tower is supposed to connect to another tower in another realm, like another dimension. And that's theoretically where the Dwemer went, the Dwemer being the dwarves. So at the end of the book, they show the second tower or something. But that doesn't have anything to do with Skyrim. Is dragons and shit. Just literally didn't matter.
What are you doing?
Training.
Very good. Very good indeed. The creators shall take notice soon enough.
It's like you're wearing a mask of
Then
another
they
dark
shall
elf.
have
Oh my
me
god.
to deal with. You have done your part, so I shall do mine. What I know, I will teach you.
Hang on, what's my rank? Good, 95. Okay.
It's my pleasure. Pay
Now she likes me,
attention.
huh?
You can look. Pay attention. Knowledge.
Learn
Knowledge.
everything you can from
Pay
her,
attention.
and then
Blaster.
yes, start
I'm
blasting.
willing to.
Should I really?
Yeah,
A good
why
man
not?
who honors the nine may visit the way
She's
shrines of Akatesh
bad.
for blessings of speed and magicka.
Why would that be the thing she says? Like, why would that be the rumor that she
Man who
knows?
honors the nine.
Because she's like a good man that honors the nine. You're like literally hanging around the animal shrine, like blasting animals.
Yeah.
And like part of me is like, well, what's a dumber quest? The quest where they want you to be mauled by a bear so that animals will love you, and so you don't have, so you get special boots, or the quest where she's like, I hate animals so much you should blast 20 of them.
Yeah, I mean they're two sides of the same stupid coin there.
We'll have chat vote. Do I murder this lady? And in the interim, I'm going to design the most dastardly destruction spells ever conceived.
Love to Draw has a quote to share with us. Says once he taught his apprentice everything he knew. His apprentice killed him in his sleep.
Is that the that's the Sith thing?
Yeah, I think so.
As soon as there was a quote, I was like, and apprentice came up, I was like, okay, it's the Sith, right? Yeah. Okay. So what do we need? You know what I need? I need to know how much fucking damage I can blast somebody with. What's this cost? Okay, all right, that's a little too much. Okay, so what are we talking about? So my max is 750, right? So I could have duration 8. Hold on, I can get up to 750. Ooh, that's a big jump, huh? So 800 damage in one lightning bolt is what I'm allowed. Okay, let's see. Okay, what are we talking with fireballs, right? Let's get a big fireball. We've been dealing with mud crabs too much. Okay, 100 damage, 10 feet.
Just do
2
a
seconds.
casual 800 shock damage.
Okay, and then frost damage, target. Okay, and then shock damage, right? Oh my god, that's not even that much more cost.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wait. How did that happen? We were at 380, and then it was... Okay, so now we're talking expensive. All right, well, let's... Okay, that's just within my budget, is... just about 400 damage. Thing is, if this gets reflected, I'm definitely fucking dead. I think that's definitely Blast Mark 5. Maybe we'll do an improvement that isn't retarded, but that looks to me like Blast Mark. What a beautiful font they have for this, by the way.
Yeah.
Is it the same as down there? It is. Okay.
Good stuff.
That's just within my budget. That is... We're doing it.
Hey, Nova. Says, hey, how you nerds?
Doing fantastic. Wait a second. Did she not even want the bear pelts? What a fucking lunatic. She took one of them. She took one bear pelt?
She asked for 20. She only took one.
I'm dumping this shit in my tower somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so Blast Mark. Oh, I never made Mark 4. That's. I'll have to go back. 4 is a cool number. IV looks cool.
Eric says, Adam, you have a problem. You should look over the effects. The spell you made again.
What do you mean? On target, on target, on target. Ah, fuck.
That is a problem, yeah.
No wonder there was the costs were all fucked up. All right, thank you for noticing that before I sullied the name of. Man, that's so much magic. Why is it so expensive all of a sudden?
Oh, David Myers says it's a bug. She only takes stolen bear pelts. That's interesting.
I had a stolen bear pelt in there?
Apparently? Or maybe, like, just one that you grabbed off a dead body? Counts as stolen? Nova says, I fell asleep in the middle of last stream. Can't blame you, Nova. I'm on a caffeine detox myself, and I am quite tired. And that's why I'm on the couch.
Okay, so this will be 300 damage. Straight up. No overtime in the building. Just all damage. Do I do that? Or do I, like... Do I make this, like, reduce it and then make it, like, 2 seconds or something? This is going to be Blast Mark 4. Oh, no, not IV. Yeah. Okay. That's going to be Blast Mark 4. And then we're going to maybe make something more practical. That's all shock damage, right? Alright, let me cast that shit. Okay, it's lightning for some reason. Ooh, and I need to change what's equipped.
Eric says, I think you can get more damage per point of Magicka by doing it over time.
You 100% can, but who doesn't want to do fucking that much all at once? The thing is, I already have one lightning spell, so we're gonna have to doctor the spell slightly. Blast Mark 4 is going to be slightly different. We're going to have to do a little overtime just simply for the purpose of making it a fiery explosion. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Frost damage. Target. Boom. Or... Well, it's got to be this, right? That's the thing is it has to be a 20-foot radius. So let's see. Okay, so then shock damage.
Eric
Target.
Lowry says, I'm still using Cursed Lightning since I didn't like using damage over time. I prefer just having the spells be cheap and spamming the shit out of them.
Yeah,
Fair,
I mean
fair.
I think I've got to make a new version of Cursed Lightning now that I've got I've got maxed out Destruction. And we got to find something to kill with it for sure. Okay, so let's... Now, I think what we have to do is reduce the non-fire damage and then increase it. Ooh, okay. Do that. And then... We can get more. It has to be the most fire damage, right? I could do like 70. Oh, that's actually perfect. That would be 150 damage, and this would be 100 damage. It's easy math. So, but like on shot, it would be 175 damage. So that could one shot a mud grab. Certainly. I think that's fine. I fully expect this not to be the most practical spell I've ever used. But if it's a fiery ball, we'll keep it.
Hey, so long as it's fun, right?
That's a lot of magic. Yeah. Okay, let's make a new Cursed Lightning. Shock damage, target. Just blast, right? And then we need weakness to shock, target. Like 5 seconds is comfy. And then weakness to magic, target. That's only 100, so I get 7 casts of that. That's pretty handy.
Pretty handy dandy. Yeah.
Cursed Lightning Mark 2, because I doesn't look quite as good. Five seconds is a bit long. I could no, that's fine, because that's still 7. Because I have extra 50 at the end of 700. I already have a Cursed Lightning Mark 2. Do I have Mark 3? Okay. Cursed Lightning Mark 2. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. Oh, that's a big jump in damage. Okay. That's going on there. Oh, I had a Cursed Lightning Mark 4. That's confusing. Well, we didn't have a 3, so I guess that works. I guess. Now this Blast Mark 3 is a significantly less of a cost than Mark 4. But we're going for it. Healing. I noticed that my healing spell sucks donkey dicks. So what are we going to do about that? Healing Breeze. I mean, in theory, that should be good, right? Yeah, it's fine. I mean, how much health do I even have? 200. Oh, I need a good life detect. As far as possible for, like, not super long. Quick check.
A great place to get food at midnight.
Okay, and that's gonna go on 7. And that should work splendidly. So what's this look like? That's not a huge cost for how much damage that is. I mean, I could even. No, that's fine. That's a.
Eric Larry says, I made a healing spell that was 10 points per second for like 5 seconds, and it's all I ever needed.
Yeah, Trisha made one like that. She made 10 for 7 seconds. Cost half her magic, but like she was using just mainly melee, so it wasn't really that big of a thing. Personally, I think what's maybe suit better is like the thing I made where it's like 25 seconds, so it just stays on for a while, so you don't have to keep on healing in combat. Keep on blasting.
Wish my sword swinging just did more damage. Everything takes so many hits.
Alright, we've got to blast something. What are we going to blast? Caught in the hunt? No. Lifting the veil? No. Separated birth? No.
You could go into an Oblivion gate.
Hell yeah.
Hell.
This one? No, you know what? There was one by the Odile farm, and I think I owe them an Oblivion Gate extermination service. Since
are
I've...
they... Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm over encumbered? How? Oh. Well, it's their lucky day, I guess. Oh, and if I get 100 restoration... Alright, here you guys go. Even though you won't let me in, it's still locked. You know what?
You left all these gifts for them, and yet...
I think you'll let me in. Hey guys.
Sorry, it looks like you've wandered into
A restricted area. Well,
Charm. And just give him the bear pelts, yeah.
a restricted area. You know, I saw your fight against the Grey Prince.
Yeah.
Nobody thought that orc could be beat, but you showed them all.
nice.
Yeah, that's right.
Heard any rumors?
Some terrible trouble at the chapel in Anvil. All of... Take care. Good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anvil is... You too.
They like me. Okay.
Jamie Rose is heading out. Good night, Jamie.
Guten Nacht.
We'll catch you next time.
Alright. Back to the Oblivion Gate. Let's blast some shit. Oh, we've got a Storm Atronach. I see you're immune to shock damage, but I've got a special spell for you.
Fuck
Wow.
damage.
That didn't kill them.
There you go.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I know.
Just not
We
enough.
tried. That's all that matters.
Disappointing, but
Disappointed.
yeah, another one where they have the horse dead in the beginning.
Eric says this is the issue with these massive spells.
Yeah. Well, maybe I can make a really high damage touch spell. Oh, fuck.
That's a thought.
Hold on. I'll be back, Satan.
Yeah.
A moment, Satan.
Just a moment.
I'll be right back with a better spell.
Please enjoy this elevator music in the meantime.
Okay. Let's get frost damage. Touch.
Eric says, I had this problem in Skyrim as well. Spells stopped being worth upgrading past the adept level ones, which means that there's no more stuff to unlock, and I get bored.
The adept level ones. What do you mean by adept? Oh, like Fireball is like the... So at Skyrim it was Flamethrower, then it turned into the interesting ones, which was like... Frost was a big sphere that you throw, and then that hits multiple things on its way. And then there was the on-impact fireball, the explosion, and then... What is lightning? Oh, lightning was chain lightning. And then after that, it just turns into the same thing as Oblivion, where it's like direct target to enemy.
Yeah.
Do you have to go to sleep?
Eric says adept levels includes fireball, blizzard, and chain lightning.
Yeah, that's what I said. And then the next level is just single target, I believe. Oh no, the adept level was shooting a weak version at a single target. And then the mid level was interesting things, and the highest level was just shooting single target that did more damage. And to be fair, the lightning spell at that level, since it instantly travels, is pretty easy to hit things, and so that turned into my go-to spell. And then the master level was cool. I don't know if you used the master level for dragons, but the master level lightning for dragons was useful. It was like an anti-aircraft cannon, just, you know.
Right.
And Skyrim was interesting because you could get enough reduced cost enchantments to make destruction magic free, so you could just infinitely be shooting the lightning beam, and just you could probably take down multiple dragons if. Well, I know you could because I spawned a bunch of dragons, see how many I could kill at once without dying. And it was a few.
Yeah, Eric says I never used the master level spells. I assumed they would be too much mana and not enough effect.
It's, the master level lightning, it's like it takes a long time to charge up. There's this big, like, casting animation you do, and then you shoot the spell. The fire and the ice ones... Well, the fire one's useless. The ice one, it could work. It's a little buggy, I want to say, but it's effective, I guess. But not as effective as just dual casting a lightning bolt. So, or thunderbolt, whatever the better one was.
He says, my go-to was just to spam the dual casting the apprentice lightning spell, since the impact perk means you stagger on cast, so you could stun lock and kill anything if you had the Magicka.
Yeah, the 25 tier, whatever that is, like the novice level, or not novice, I guess journeyman, or no. Yeah, journeyman or something. That, just dual casting the weak spells because you're staggering, it's just all you need. So, initially I was grateful that they didn't let me make custom spells, but then once I got to that point, I was like, probably should have let us make custom spells. Because it's good for the first, like, while of the game, but once you're at the end of the game, you want to... Making custom spells makes a lot more sense. Okay. So... We'll add in... shock damage. Well, do we need I guess we need shock damage. We'll make shock damage kind of low on this spell because we already have it on the...
Shock damage good?
Damage is good. The reason I'm resistant to use it is because Atronachs are like immune to it.
Right. Eric says they could have gate-kept custom spells behind becoming an archmage or something. Give actual incentive to doing that quest line. That's fair.
Yeah.
Our honeydew is just like, my Pokemon playing ass, just nodding in spirit. Yes, I concur. These nerds.
Yeah, I could just have it be like right around... Yeah, I could keep it to like right around 100, I guess. But you know, I have a lot of magic, so maybe it's not super important that I keep it low. Oh. Yeah, maybe like 200 is closer to where I should have my spells. Because usually you have to back off, so 2 second doesn't seem too bad. What did I call this? Baleful. Mark ID. Name it something cool. That's probably good. I don't know if I've made 4 of these. Yeah, Baleful Grass, Baleful Touch. Oh, I had Mage Slap, right? And then maybe that was my other character's Mage Slap. Anyway, let's put that on Baleful Claw. What does Baleful Claw cost? 42. Okay, that's going to be big cost increase, but entirely doable. Especially if I can kill someone in one. Oh, well, maybe making a cheaper spell that I can spam makes more sense.
Go with Eric's philosophy.
That's usually what I did, but, you know, now I'm at 100, so I feel like I can go overboard with some stuff. This I have to cast twice to kill a Storm Atronach, but maybe that's fine. Yeah, whatever. Previously it was 40 damage, and then this is 170 damage times 2, so that's a lot. That's a big improvement. We'll go with that. Alright, back to Satan.
Or Honeydew says, closest I got to playing something like this was Legends Arceus.
You know, I feel like the custom spells in Skyrim would have been something. I think they just designed that game to appeal to, like, game journalists that play the first, like, 20 minutes, and then they didn't really think past that. I don't know why there's so few autosaves. Still 2 casts, so it's not even, like, super worth it to do the higher casting on. I guess for, like, those goblin warlords it would be. We'll see what this does to him. Not a kill.
Eric says, I dread to think what kind of stuff we'll see in Elder Scrolls 6. I blame the fall of the Empire on its lack of diversity and inclusion.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those games that you can't, like Baldur's Gate, where you can't play until a couple months after, where they've put out enough mods to, like, sanitize it. I'm gonna eventually play Starfield, but I'm gonna make sure that I have enough mods to make a Nexus moderator cry when I do.
I had a friend who played through all of Starfield and said that it was pretty mid, even without, like, the social justice stuff.
Yeah, I had a ton of, like, videos recommended to me that were like the fall of Bethesda, like Starfield, the coming of the end, why you shouldn't buy any more Bethesda games. It's like, yeah, no.
That's very unfortunate, though.
It is, but, like, I don't know. It's like...
I like these types of games, and it would be ideal if they would just be getting better and better, right?
I know. I've... Not that I'm not upset about it, I've just already done my morning.
Oh, right.
I've known for a while it was going to be bad. When I was like, oh my god, I want to get a Jeremy Soule album, then his website was, like, taken offline, and I was like looking into it, and there was, like, a Reddit post saying, like, oh, he got Me Too'd with no accusation. Like, they never said he did anything. They just said Me Too in his name, and then there was an internal investigation, and he was fired. And it's like, if he did something, you should talk to the police.
Yeah.
Right? But
that's the thing that I don't like about Me Too. You can just, like, accuse someone of something without ever pressing any charges, and you just get them fired.
And Vic Mignogna, like, at the end of the day, when she finally, like, wrote out what happened, it was, he kissed me one time, and then was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I read the situation wrong. And then that was it. And it was like, what do you think?
Yeah, she was like, he kissed me in a hotel room, and I was scared, and then we didn't do anything after that.
She was awkward too, and didn't push him away, and then he pulled away and was like feeling like she wasn't into it, and was like, oh, you know what, never mind, or whatever. And it's like, what am I? What the fuck? Like, why are you even telling me about? Why are you telling anyone about this? This isn't any. Why would I give a shit? Like, the only significant detail about this story is that she was in a relationship, got kissed by a person, didn't push him away. And it's like, yes, he is also in the same situation. So it's like, not great for either of them, but like, I don't know why you wanted to tell the entire internet that you're...
Yeah, it seems like something you should work out amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
But, you know. Some people just like to hold grudges.
Yeah, I mean, people were essentially like, hey, can you get this guy fired? And she was like, sure. That's like what the real story is. It's just like...
Yeah.
I'm curious. Try out this spell. Is there like someone up here? This is sometimes funny to do, where you like shoot someone's armor off. Oh, there's a storm guy. I'll take your salt. I'm gonna open the gate, or have to walk around. It's a little silly, don't you think? Oh, yeah, let's, So is his armor broken and he just has not equipped it?
Huh. You liking your new spells?
100 points. I hit him a bunch of times and it just did that much.
Hey, buddy. Oh, now you're all upset because I took up the whole couch? Is that it? Like, looking at me like, hey, wait a minute, I want to go back up on the couch now. There you are. Now you're king yet again. Back up on the couch. Yeah.
So really, it seems like there wasn't much purpose in upgrading Cursed Lightning, because even at 77 points, 2 casts just kills you, because the first cast is going to be... Wait. Oh, right. I have the numbering wrong. So the first cast is 77, but then the second cast is going to be double 77, so 144, and then double 144, so 288. So with Mark III, the improvement on Mark IV somehow, it would be 100 first cast, then 200 second, no, 200 and then double to be 400 the second cast. So that's a lot more damage, but I was two-shotting everything. Oh, except for the goblins. Maybe I should go kill a goblin.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I can kill them in 2 shots.
Those goddamn goblins and their shitloads of health.
They have such a... It's funny that when we were playing Vampires, Eric recognized the sound of goblins dying in Oblivion, because it's such a, like... Such a unique, awful sound. All these nerds in Oblivion.
I guess he's also like been playing it recently since we've been playing it.
I feel like I would probably recognize the mewling of dying goblins.
I feel like I would recognize the voice grunts alone. Just ah, ooh, ah, ee.
This guy's in spell reflection over here. I already had a potion on. I was wondering why it was so slow. Come on. Alright. Yeah, they just have, like, incredibly valuable stuff on their bodies.
Yeah.
Flawless sapphire, I guess I'll take it.
Just a time check. We're at 10 minutes to midnight.
Alright. I guess I'll close this Oblivion gate and we'll close the stream.
Sounds good.
Start this fight off with a big boom.
What are you looking at? You hear something over there? Probably just hearing the dishwasher running.
Incredibly expensive way to, Retribution of Rapacity. What a piece of shit. What a fucking piece of shit.
Wow.
Doesn't do shit besides fucking annoy you. Damages agility. So for those who don't play this game, if you have damaged stats, you can't sleep to get rid of it. You have to, like, find a potion or create or find a spell maybe. But the spells, like, to buy one of the spells, you have to go to Bruma between 6 and 8 a.m. and there will be a woman who will sell you a spell. However, she wasn't fucking there. So I ended up trespassing and bought it from her while trespassing, and she sold it before calling the police. But, like, if you don't have... But to make a custom... So I bought one spell that restores one attribute. It's like Restore Agility I bought from her. All these other ones are custom ones that I made, but I can only make them because I have the DLC tower that lets me make spells. Otherwise, you would have to go to every single town, Bruma, Coral, Skingrad, Anvil. You'd have to get a recommendation from every single one of these towns, then go to the Arcane University, and then pass their quest. So you'd have to get a quest from all of these towns, then pass that quest, to get inside and then make a custom spell. Or you have to, like, hunt through your alchemy ingredients looking for something that has Restore Agility or something, right,
Eric
to
says
fix
you
it.
could also go to a temple, which are pretty easy to find.
Can the temples restore damaged attributes? Because I went to a couple, like, different things, and I was, like, activating different, I don't know, altars and whatever, and it didn't do anything.
Yeah, that is interesting. I wouldn't have even considered the temples, but...
I tried. I didn't think it did anything. I thought you still had damaged attributes. That cures your diseases, but I don't think that cures damaged attributes.
Eric says the temples do restore damaged attributes.
Interesting.
I guess you'll have to test that later. Because I wouldn't have thought of that either.
You fucking nerds. And I bet you have another one of those shitty swords, huh? Retribution of Cowardice, you fucking cunt. Oh no, that's just like a regular annoying.
Regular.
Yeah, well this one actually... Trisha got her strength drained by like 40 points and then died from over-encumbrance. She couldn't move. Oh, this is heavy armor, light armor. Okay. That's a bizarre thing to drain. Because drain is only for the duration it lowers it. So it like lowers it by a flat amount for X duration. So it's like almost suppressing would be a better term, I think. Now what kind of sigil stone should we get? I guess it doesn't matter. I already have the Magicka ones I wanted. Unless I want to get a different pair of pants, or a different shirt, or a different hood.
Eric copy and pasted this from the wiki. Each traditional chapel contains 10 altars, one to each of the 9, and a 10th central altar, which will cure diseases, restore all attributes by 100 points, and restore health by 200 points.
Interesting.
Praise the divines.
So that's what you have to do to get rid of damage attributes. Huh. So I remember, like, me and my brother, there would just be red numbers, and it would just be like, I don't know.
I don't know what to do. Yeah.
I think eventually I figured it out, but I don't know. It was like one of those things where we just had a bunch of red numbers, and it was just like...
It seems like something that would be cured by sleeping.
Yeah, it's something that the game should explain to you. Like...
Explain a little bit better.
Yeah, like a tutorial should pop up and be like, go here, or something.
Yeah.
Or like, when you talk to someone, they should be like, oh, you look like you have damaged attributes. I don't know, in some kind of non-gamey sounding language.
You're looking a little worse for wear. Have you tried prayer? Eric says it sucks when you're playing a thief character and you can't use chapels because your infamy is too high. That's a funny point.
Oh, interesting, yeah. I don't know what... You know, Absorb Fatigue in Skyrim was really strong because it would let you infinitely power attack because you could just continuously activate power attack as long as you had, like, one fatigue. So you could just... If you put it on a sword, it was a nice little combo. I don't know if I want a specific sigil stone. I probably don't, but I might as well just end stream with me right
Eric
before I
says
choose my
one
sigil
of the
stone.
DLCs includes a roguish chapel to fix that issue.
Oh, really?
Pray to the rogues.
Oh, like the Sithis... Is that what the Sithis shrine does in the Deep Scorn Hollow? Interesting. Well. Yeah. Here is a dog, or at least his ears.
Here is one half of a dog.
Yeah.
Next to a Dan fan. He's a good boy.
Is it a boar?
Aw, he's tired. I'm tired too, so I don't blame him. Alright. Well, we'll be calling it a stream here, but thanks for joining us on another Oblivion playthrough.
Aww.
Yeah. He wants his belly rubs.
Not too tired for belly rubs, huh?
Never too tired for belly rubs.
Do you show people how he doesn't care if he touches paws? Yeah. It's especially funny when he touches hind paws. He's just like, yeah, okay. He's like totally calm.
He's so funny.
What a chill dog. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Especially all the assistance in finding that insane woman who wants bear pelts.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
So much easier to do that than like grind out the last couple levels. So I could see why it's in the game. It's kind of cool. She's a bizarre person though. It sort of makes sense in the lore, but
She's like, I fucking hate bears. Just gonna like shoot at them all day.
now, I gotta say, Elder Scrolls definitely has the coolest races of like any fantasy thing that I've encountered. I think they do them the best. I think all of them seem pretty unique. Like Dark Elves even have like they can summon an ancestor to fight for them, which is like not super powerful for like an adventurer, but like if you can imagine living your everyday life and then like a mugger attacks you, you could be like, I summon my ancestors, and then run away while they fight. That seems pretty useful.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny.
Or like if your house is haunted, it's like, how about I just summon my ancestor to check it out? You know? I mean, once a day, yeah, not great, but, you know, I mean, like, I can summon a ghost 0 times a day at the moment, so...
Yeah, right.
Not a bad power. Argonians are pretty interesting. It seems like Argonians get a shit ton of powers. They can breathe underwater, they're resistant to disease, they have extra, like, they have claws, so, like, naturally can, like, fight with their bare hands a little bit more damage.
Yeah, but they have no souls and can be possessed at any time.
This is true.
So...
The fact that the Hist can possess them means that no country should trust them. I don't think the Hist trees would possess a random Argonian to kill a random person.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if they suddenly decided that Black Marsh should take over Tamriel, like it should take over the continent, wouldn't they just possess all the Argonians in the Imperial City and have them start murdering guards? Or, like,
That would
trying
make
to?
sense, of
Or, like,
course,
or murdering random people to cause chaos. So, you couldn't really have, like, the Blades, like the Emperor's bodyguards, you couldn't really have an Argonian blade, right? Because that would be such a security risk. Yeah. I do like Argonians. They look cool, too. Since I've discovered that there's a lot of people that want to fuck lizards, it has made Argonians way less palatable. Like, I was looking for something about, like, Divinity Original Sin, and it was like, I was curious if they were working on a sequel. This was before Baldur's Gate was announced, because they said that they were working on another CRPG project, and I was like, what does that mean? I was like, what project? So I was like, look, I was trying to figure out what they were doing, and then there was like a forum post where someone was like asking about it. Then one of the comments was someone with like a lizard profile picture, right? And they were like, I don't care what they do for the next Divinity as long as there's cute lizards in it. And I was just like, what the fuck? I thought it was a joke, and then I was like, wait a second, they have a lizard profile picture. Do I dare click on their profile? And it's like, yes, in fact, most of their personality is based around having sex with lizards. A regular there's that communist YouTuber who also is like sexually attracted to lizards.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with like the whole cat girl fucking anime shit. I was like, oh, that's cute at first, and then the more I find out about people who actually just want to fuck animals, the more I'm like, oh, you know what? Not so cute anymore.
Yeah. If anyone doesn't know about that, it's like YouTubers are afraid to talk about it because they don't want to get sued or something, because I think that guy has like threatened to sue people over it, but someone had, like, did a so there were pictures somewhere online of like someone putting a lizard on their penis.
Oh.
And someone with enough autism compared the markings on the lizard to markings that a certain like communist posted of his own pet lizard, and they like matched all the markings. They're like, this is the same lizard.
Oh jeez.
So I don't know. Anyway, ever since then I've been like, man, maybe Argonians aren't as cool as I thought they were. But but my first character was an Argonian, so I thought they were pretty cool. High Elves looked really stupid in Oblivion. Everything looked pretty stupid besides like Bretons and Imperials in Oblivion, and Argonians. So I was like kind of biased against most of the races. But then then Skyrim, they made a lot of the races look a lot cooler. They made orcs look a lot more handsome, but they made them look a little bit less orky almost, but they still look like orcs. It's just like, to fix them a little bit, they just made them look less orcish and more like human. So to make them like more appealing. But I think all the races are pretty interesting. Imperials are cool. I wish they had more interesting racial powers. They kind of exist to be a baseline to compare other races against, because they're all the average height, they're all the average whatever. I guess so are Bretons to some extent. They're but and Nords are super cool too. That's another one that's interesting. Yeah, they have the most ratio to cool races, and they have like hateable races too, which I guess is important when you're making a bunch of fantasy races. Yeah. don't know. There's a bunch of like cool lore in Elder Scrolls. I'd like to do something with it with like a tabletop thing at some point.
Yeah,
But anyway,
we'll figure something out in the future.
yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching, peoples. Thanks for hanging out, and see you guys again